Have you ever asked yourself, is it too late? Too late to start over, too late to be different, too late to feel lighter, freer, better? You wonder if your age is against you, if your face, your body, your presence are no longer enough. You wonder if your life will ever change, not just a small change, but a fleeting moment of relief. But a change that lasts, a change that stays. And sometimes the weight presses down, not all at once, not dramatically, but quietly, persistently. It sits in your chest, it curls in your stomach, it presses against your shoulders, and you feel it in the small moments. A sigh that comes before sleep, a thought that lingers too long, a reflection in the mirror that feels unfamiliar, almost accusing. You ask yourself, have I wasted too much time? Have I missed the chance to do the things I wanted, to be the person I wanted to be? And yet, you are here, breathing, moving, existing, and maybe that is something. You notice how quickly doubts multiply, how one question leads to another, like stones rolling down a hill. Am I too old? Am I too tired? Am I too flawed? Too small? Too plain? Too late? And the heaviness seems endless. It doesn't lift, it does not fade. It is not storming, it is simply there. You try to fight it, to push it away, to distract yourself with work or routine or noise. But the heaviness has a way of following you, softly, quietly, persistent, reminding you that you are human, that you feel, that life has not been easy. And sometimes, in the quiet, you ask if things will ever turn better. Not a little better, not temporary, but lasting, stable, something you can rest in. You imagine it, a life where the weight softens, where mornings are lighter, where smiles feel real. But then the doubt returns, because hope has felt fragile before, because change has often been temporary, because life has shown its unpredictability. Yet still, you are here. You notice the small moments that are not heavy, a warm cup of tea, a soft breeze brushing your skin, a sound that makes you pause and breathe, a thought that softens your mind. These are reminders that heaviness is not all there is, that life still has textures beyond the weight, that your heart still remembers light. You imagine what it would feel like to release even a little of the worry, to let go of the constant self-questioning, to allow yourself to exist without judgment. And slowly, imperceptibly, you realize that questions themselves are not proof of failure. They are proof that you're alive, that you care, that you desire change. Even if it feels late, you are not finished. Even if it feels life has been heavy, you are not defeated. Even if your reflection seems harsh, you are still here, still capable, and still present. You notice the soft details around you, the sound of rain hitting a window pane, the slow drift of clouds across the sky, the way light touches the surface for just a moment. You notice the rhythm of your own breathing, the rise and fall of your chest, the small pulse in your fingers, the faint beat of life continuing even when it feels like everything is still. You realize the heaviness has texture. It is not a wall, it is not a trap, it is a space you can inhabit. A place where you can notice, observe, and exist alongside it. You begin to move differently within it. Your steps feel quieter, your thoughts slower, your awareness more deliberate. You can sense the storm without being swept away. Sometimes the mind drifts to old fears, old regrets, old comparisons. You catch yourself and you return to the warmth of a cup in your hand, to the soft light in the corner, to the sound of your own breath. These small anchors that remind you that life is not only heaviness, that even when it feels endless, there is a thread of continuity, a pulse of hope, a reminder that you're still here. And then, almost imperceptibly, you feel it stirring inside, a faint light, a gentle pulse, a thought that says, maybe this is not too late. Maybe there's still time. Maybe life can shift, softly, slowly. You imagine the possibility, a morning where your body feels lighter, a thought that does not sting, a memory that brings a smile instead of a sigh, a rhythm to the day that carries you instead of pressing down. You notice that hope is not loud. It doesn't demand attention. It's not sudden. It is quiet. It is steady. It is beneath the weight. It has always been there, patiently waiting. And in that quiet hope, you feel something new, a small courage, a soft persistence, a willingness to move forward, even in fragments, even in pauses, even slowly. And one day, perhaps not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but one day you will realize it was never truly too late. The heaviness has not gone, but it has softened. The weight still exists, but it no longer defines you. Your reflections, your doubts, your fears, they're parts of the story, but not the whole story. And so you continue, not perfectly, not without struggle, but with awareness, with patience, with the quiet knowledge that life can still return. You're not too old. You're not too flawed. You're here, breathing, existing, moving forward. And in that, there is hope.